Ich wünsche euch ein Happy New Year. Happy bis unas Happy.
Vamos.
Vámonos.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome.
Fucking Jaggalin's
We
podcast. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a fun time, like we always do.
Yeah,
Like
it's
we
always-
always do it this time. Dude, snooze. Whoever was the snooze meister, dude. You think he knew what he was like doing?
Destroying society.
They were doing. Like, you think they thought like this is a good idea? This is gonna be helpful for people's sleep
yeah,
cycle?
I think that they were like, dude, you snooze once, that's fine. They didn't realize that, like, you're just gonna keep snoozing.
Clearly had never heard of the term "you snooze, you lose."
Yeah.
They're like,
They weren't familiar.
Everyone's gonna
Yeah.
have the opportunity to lose right off the bat.
Maybe they're trying to reimagine that saying. Be like, no, if you snooze, you win. You get extra. Also, look, I enjoy the snooze a bit too much.
I
but
fucking
why-
indulge in the snooze.
Yeah, of course.
I was just telling you, I
I
fucking
overindulge. I abuse the
I
snooze.
snoozed.
I abuse the snooze.
Dude, I had a double snooze going. So like one snooze was like 5 minutes into the
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
and then another snooze was like 9.
Yeah.
So it was like snooze. I was just like going back and forth.
I hate,
snoozing.
though, that it's 9 minutes.
It's the most annoying thing ever.
Because sometimes I'll set an alarm 10 minutes after the initial alarm. So then I'll have a snooze and then like 2 snoozes happening a minute apart from each other.
Yeah.
Which is
Another
not
one. It's crazy.
optimal.
Madness.
Yeah. Why 9 minutes?
It's ridiculous. They say it's Apple's default for like having just like it's like a scientific thing, I think.
But like the first like alarm clock that had snooze, was that 9 minutes?
No, I don't think so. I think it was probably like 5. But like scientifically
realistic
proven, yeah,
number?
like 9 minutes is like the best. I've looked into it before. It was actually very annoying when I first switched over to iPhone.
Was the Android snooze longer?
You could change the time.
Oh, yeah.
Make the snooze however long you want. So
That's the way.
when I
Yeah.
switched over, I was like, damn, how do I make a thing?
There has to be a way on Apple.
I was like, I'm gonna get there. There has to be a way. I asked myself, there has to be a way for me to change the time of the snooze. And yeah, I went to like 20 different sites, and every single time it was the same thing. They were like, we know that on iPhone it can be really frustrating if you don't want to snooze for just 9 minutes. You know, they give that whole shindig, the article,
Mhm.
and they're like, we know it can be really frustrating if you
The
wanna
Apple
snooze
blogs.
for less or longer than 9 minutes. So here we're gonna teach you a way to make sure that you can change the time of your snooze settings. And then
How
it's
about
like,
you just try waking up, you
It's-
lazy prick?
it's like, yeah. Step 1 is just wake up, you lazy prick.
Yeah.
Step 2 is like just make a bunch of time clocks. Just make a bunch of alarms.
Fuck you.
That is yeah, fuck you. That's exactly my response.
Fuck you, Tim Cook.
20 sites, bro.
Just joking.
Every single fuck who?
I said Tim Cook, but he could probably kill me
Who's
with
Tim
like,
Cook?
the CEO.
Oh yeah.
Rip off Steve Jobs.
Yeah, fucking Steve Knobs.
Yeah, there you go. God,
Hell yeah.
fuck you.
Yeah.
But I will take a free pair of Vision Pro if that's on the
I'd
table.
rock some Vision Pros, dude. What's I've seen people producing on it, but that shit looks insane to me. It looks so unnecessarily complicated. Like they're just doing it for the gram and then
Yeah,
immediately
yeah.
going back
It's
to
all about clout right now and like getting views.
that. Yeah.
But they still look pretty cool.
Yeah, they are.
Although the
I'd
fact
rock
that
'em. I haven't had any of the Oculus. I've never had any of the
No.
VR shit. I've barely even rocked it. I love the videos of people just eating shit, dude. Like,
yeah.
I saw one recently that I'd never seen before of like a mom, and she's like, and it's like runs into the microwave.
Oh, into the,
dude.
no, the oven.
She runs into the oven?
She breaks the front of the oven.
With her knees?
Yeah, I think so.
I think-
Shatters everywhere.
I think she hits the microwave too and shatters that.
There's glass everywhere.
I think she
Just immediately. She was so close to it too.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
find an open space
I
to
don't
do
know
this
why.
VR shit.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like always. I feel like
Yeah.
kids are just setting their parents up.
Yeah.
It's a good thing she
But
wasn't
I don't
like
think- I think-
actually hurt.
I don't think that was the Vision Pro. Because with that,
No, that was
there-
that was like Oculus
yeah.
or some shit.
Because the Vision Pro, you can like see everything still.
Yeah.
There
They upgraded.
Huh?
They upgraded to
Yeah,
the
they're like,
obvious.
You don't have to smash
Maybe
your
we
oven
should
anymore.
entirely take away your vision
Yeah.
when you wear this thing.
I don't know. It still looks stupid where you see people on like the subway or like in public and they're just like,
oh,
Yeah.
like South Park.
yeah,
Just stuck in the Oculus.
yeah. But I'll take a free pair.
Yeah.
I'm not spending $5,000 on it, but
I wonder how tired our 20 viewers are getting of hearing me sniffle every single episode.
I like how in the last couple you've been going.
yeah. Exactly. I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to be proactive about it because I can't handle whether I'm sniffling or not. It happens, but
Everybody's got the sniffles.
yeah, we get
It's the winter time. Even in LA, it's winter.
the sniffs. People get the sniffs. I don't even know what this is, dude.
Dude, it's about to start
I
raining.
think I have AIDS.
Also, I should have before the episode so you have some context. Half of my room is tarped off now because I had to take down the
I saw
walls.
it. Sabrina showed me when you were
Oh yeah,
handling business.
which we can get into that in a bit, but
Handling business. You want to talk about handling business?
yeah. I have a story to bring up.
Okay,
But-
dude. I have a business that I haven't
But-
even handled for over 24 hours now.
That's a long time for you
A very long time.
if we're talking about the same business.
Oh, we're talking about the same business.
Do you know what tomorrow is?
Let's see. February. I don't know.
Well, one, it's President's Day.
Okay.
Do you know who the 8th president is?
A. Jackson?
Yeah.
No shit. Wasn't he one of the founding fathers too?
No, he's not that old.
Oh.
But there's another Andrew Jackson who's got a special day tomorrow too.
Is your birthday tomorrow?
Yeah.
Man, dude. What day is your birthday? February
19th.
19th, bro. You and Rob.
Yeah, for context, we're now shooting these episodes a bit too late.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is coming out in 2 days. So.
You and Rob always confuse me on birthdays. I gotta write that down though, so I never forget.
You know, I don't know if I ever told you, but I always remember yours because it's the same birthday as my stepmom.
Oh, really? I always
Yeah.
just remember because it used to be my email for like 10 years and my username.
Yeah.
JNemo516.
Do you still have that email?
Yeah.
You ever use it?
Yeah.
Or like spam stuff?
It's like full. No, it's like
Yeah,
full.
yeah.
So I used it for like shit.
Yeah,
that
my
I
original
already had
Gmail
it
is
for.
like all spam and all full.
I gotta write you, dude. Hold up. I'm writing that down right now. But
Yeah, I was
what
gonna-
are you about to do?
Well, I was gonna, for one thing, I was gonna get a bottle of champagne today that we could have on the show, but
Oh,
somebody, I won't name names, I went to the store this morning with somebody. They wanted to buy me a birthday card, so they told me to wait outside and they would get what we were shopping for. And I was like, all right, fine. They came out with no bottle of champagne because they're like, I forgot my ID. I was like, you could have just called
Oh
me
my gosh.
and brought me back in.
You already know. You already know what type of behavior that is.
What was that? You go,
I didn't
you
know.
got way too excited.
Huh? I don't know.
Yeah.
You're 97?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was also going to go. 'Cause I was gonna like get a bottle of champagne, maybe have it on here. But I was thinking we could just throw it back. I was gonna go get some like High Life or what were the other 40s that we used to drink all the time?
Colt 45?
Did we?
Yeah, now I gotta look up Robbie's
What was
birthday. I think
the
it's September
what was the
19th.
green 40s?
The green 40s were Mickey's.
Mickey's, yeah. I was gonna get a couple of Mickey's. It's been a minute since I've had any type of 40. They're classic, man. I miss the days.
I'm
where
sorry,
we
I'm
just,
fucking Googling. I'm trying to figure
That's
something out.
fine.
But yeah, they are
I
classic.
miss the days of having 40s and just backwoods.
Man, it was.
Probably why I had part of my lung removed.
Do you remember Lee's Liquor?
Yeah, of course. Though it was on Illinois.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, there were
just
so many good
complete
times.
glass behind the.
Yeah.
There's nothing out and about.
You could not go there without a homeless person trying to get some money at you. But
That's. I mean, most areas here too.
yeah. But it's actually funny. Everybody is so worried about Indianapolis. Like everybody calls, like Keith Lee recently called like Keystone and 56th the hood. You know Keith Lee?
Mm-mm.
The food guy. He used to be a UFC fighter. Now he does food reviews.
He lives in Indy.
No.
Oh. I've just
Uh,
seen the video. Did you see it? It was in like one of our groups that somebody sent. Where it was like, "Of course I'm from Indy."
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah,
I sent
that.
it.
Yeah. Oh, you sent that?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas like at Castleton, it was like this mall used to be cool back in the day, and now it's
80s
just
and
the
90s.
Wild West.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah,
Castleton Square Mall's not that bad. I got my grills from there.
yeah. I still go to Castleton.
Those came from Castleton Square Mall.
When we had Jack on the podcast, we went and got our mics at Castleton.
Wait, was it Castleton?
Yeah, yeah, it was Castleton Mall.
Okay. Yeah, no,
But
that's
that
not the
is
Wild
true.
Wild
like
West.
every,
I thought it was Washington Square Mall. Washington
No,
Square
yeah,
Mall.
it is worse.
That's where I got my
Yeah.
grills. I didn't get my grills from Castleton. But yeah,
That-
Washington Square Mall's worse.
yeah. There are much worse malls in Indy. But Castleton, there is a shooting like every other week.
Man, cool. It's the culture.
Sure.
Like, I used to go
Broad
out.
Ripple used to be cool too.
Yeah, but Billy DJ's in Broad Ripple, and he said it's dead always. Like,
yeah, we went
always dead.
when the last time we went there. There was nobody.
It was like a Saturday.
Yeah. Well, it was Christmas Eve. Or the 23rd, maybe.
I think it was the 23rd.
Yeah.
Because I would have been with my family to Christmas Eve. But
Still.
no, the 23rd is when we shot the
That means-
episode. So it was even earlier than that. It was like the 22nd probably.
No, it wasn't.
The 23rd is when we. Oh, did Lennon's leave and not? Did we go out? The 23rd is when we shot the episode with Lennon's.
We went out after that episode.
after we ate dinner and shit.
No. Yeah, that was the same day. 'Cause we went to, remember, okay, so we,
we went
shot
to
the
Danny
episode.
Boy.
We went to Danny Boy's. It smelled like shit.
Yeah.
And Jaws showed up for about 2 seconds.
And he was like, let's go.
And he was
and
like,
we drove.
this place smells like shit.
I remember. Yeah, it was funny to
the same day.
For sure. Yeah. Long day.
Yeah, it's
Long day.
That was the longest day of my life.
Fucking longest day of my life, dude.
Dude, I
Long
opened
day.
Christmas presents before I went to sleep that night.
Oh, it was that day.
Yes.
Holy shit. Long day.
Long day.
Dude, I got some videos of Bill being like, yep, up.
Yeah.
Like, not even making sense, bro.
Dude.
Making complete zero sense.
I don't remember the kid's name that came over to my house. Tall guy, Jack?
I'm gonna cut it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna clap so I take
Yeah.
that.
Still, it was a long day.
Yeah. Hell of a day, dude. That
Yeah.
was terrible. The next day I was just stuffed to my gills. Just
Dude,
so much, bro.
I had to go to sleep for like 4 or 5 hours, get up and go to my dad's house for like 8 hours.
Not to mention I was still like picking my nose and like fucking just getting,
Oh, yeah.
you know. What I mean?
Yeah. I was
You know
picking
that-
my nose all day.
I know that tang out. That tang.
It was a fun day, though. Long day.
Dude, great day.
Fun day.
Yeah, it's so nice like not being an addict. Like I mean like
Sure, yeah.
sometimes I can indulge, right? I indulge, but like
Yeah.
I truly do not believe that I have the addictive gene within me because my life has been surrounded by addicts. Like
I do too. There are moments where I think I do because, yeah, I too have people that definitely have addiction
Mhm.
within my family.
Yeah, I mean if more than anything in your family the gene would come for just like alcoholism.
Yeah, but I mean, that's still just blatant addiction. It's just like
It's a
everybody
drug.
in my family is much more clean cut in a way that they haven't ever indulged in any drug. So if they would have and they didn't care, they probably would have gotten addicted to that.
Yeah.
But alcohol is just the easier option.
Yeah.
But I also have people that are doing drugs.
Yeah, I mean,
But
dude, it's
That's the same thing. Like, I have gone through periods where I'm like, this is fun. I'll do this for a while. And then, like, I stop and don't do it at all. And I'm like, fine.
Yeah, well, even with like Schneef, it's like, I mean, like I'll do it sometimes. You have your fun,
Yeah.
and then like I mean, we have our fun, but then I'll be like done the next day, like the next
Sure.
day, or like not even the next. Everyone's done the next day, like weeks, months,
Years.
a year will go by, and
Yeah.
I will not do it at all, and be like, yeah. I mean, to be honest, I also don't like Schneef because it's like I grew up taking Adderall, and it's like
yeah. Similar sort of.
I never liked Adderall. I never liked the way it made me feel back in the day. I
Sure.
have a weird
There's a little more euphoric sense with
no,
Schneef, but
it's not though for me because even when I was younger, I had this weird effect with Adderall. Like the first time I ever took Adderall, I was like really young, and my mom My mom was like, all right, maybe let's try this. I'm going to self-diagnose and I'm going to try this. She broke me off like a quarter of one of my brother's Adderalls and it like paralyzed me.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was like, I don't even know, like 7 or 8, straight up paralyzed me. I was like, Mom, I cannot move my arm right now. And then I was like, she's like, what? And I was like, I can't move. I can't move anything. It was really weird.
Yeah.
Bro. I still remember it to this day. And I remember thinking
it's an amphetamine, right?
I remember thinking to myself, like, am I bullshitting right now? Or I was a kid, super young, 7, 8, 6, maybe even 6 years old. I was like, am I bullshitting right now? And I would try to move and I wouldn't be able to move. I was like laying on the couch, just like not able to move. And then eventually I fell asleep and woke up and I was good. But like, yeah, it was so weird.
Yeah.
And it's kind of always been that way. Like I would take Adderall to focus, but like I'd always end up like writing a song or like working on music and dedicating my focus to that. But if I was ever taking Adderall, like by myself without the intention to like work on things, which I almost never did, but if I did, I'd just like lay in bed and close my eyes, not fall asleep, just close my eyes, just lay in bed and just like indulge in silence.
Well, there was a small time period where we did a thing where we would take something, take another thing.
Yeah.
And then you just close your eyes and you feel like you're falling.
Fire, dude. That used to be good old days, dude. Yeah. The old Ambien. The Ambien Adderall combo.
I think it was Vyvanse. I don't even think it was Adderall.
It was Adderall. It was Adderall because I remember it was
no, because you were mostly prescribed Vyvanse.
I was, but I think I was taking Adderall from someone else. Like it was blue pills. I remember there were blue pills. I think it was after.
This time period, I remember it was like the capsules that had the little pellets. And we would take the pellets.
That's Adderall. That's Adderall.
It is?
Vyvanse is like a white powder. Yeah, and it has like a duo colored capsule. It was like orange and white always.
Yeah, that's what it was. See, we would open the capsule and dip it out.
Because I still have a video on my phone of me.
Yeah.
Fucking, I just spit it down. I still have a video on my phone of me snorting like a blue Adderall. It's like one of the blue ones. That's like that's a 5 milligram salt. And they had the blue Adderall. You snort a little bit of that, and you snort like a 10 milligram Ambien, dude. Holy shit, bro! The Ambien used to burn so bad, but like when you're a kid and you're like trying out drugs, dude, you power through, and you're like, whoa, this shit is sick. But there again, it's another testament to me not being an addict because like I loved that shit.
Yeah,
I never was like. No, I saw the influences, the negative influences of my life that were addicts, and I was like, I could never possibly be that.
Yeah,
I'm scarred. I literally I don't throw this term around lightly, but like I have slight trauma from seeing that. So it like scared the addiction out of me. Like I can't become weak enough to do that.
Yeah.
I get it. You don't have to be a weak person to become addicted to something. That's completely not the case.
No,
you can just become an addict.
It's just hereditary.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not always hereditary. Sometimes it can
I said
be.
A lot of times. I didn't say a lot.
Oh, a lot. I thought you said, okay. Yeah. It's like.
No, yeah.
And in that other case, it's where it's not hereditary. It's just like your will. You know what I'm saying? Your will. How much do you love? How much do you love the things that?
It's also like what we were talking about when somebody was here. I don't know if it was Josh or Robin, Jamaica, but like sometimes it's just habit. You just get in a habit of it.
Exactly.
And it's hard to break that habit.
Right.
Especially when it's something like that has an addictive nature itself.
Yeah.
Where you get physically hooked on it too.
Yeah, but it's hard to get physically addicted to the Adderall Ambien combo. But
yeah.
But
that's pretty tough.
For people like doing
pretty debilitating.
People doing schneef though, like I really don't get that because it's the same thing. Like when I do schneef, even if I'm in a social setting, like all I really want to do is lay down and close my eyes.
Really?
Yeah. All I really want to do is like I'll get quiet, bro. I don't get talkative. Like you noticed it.
Yeah.
I get talkative if I'm talkative if I'm drunk. Period. But when I do, I go to the corner of the room and I sit down. I try to listen to music. I try to not hear anything. I try my hardest to not hear anything in a room full of people talking over each other.
Yeah.
And it's miserable every time.
There was a period in college where I went like a few months of doing it like every weekend.
Yeah.
And I definitely didn't just like close my eyes and try to go to sleep or like just close my eyes and shut it out the world. But I definitely did not really like doing it and then like going out.
No, it made me anxious as hell.
Yeah.
like walk.
I'm also just naturally sweaty, and that just amplified everything.
Doing fucking lines and then like going to the.
I was like, I don't want to go out, sweat like dripping down my chest and my
Pits,
pits,
bro.
be like,
Yeah.
in the corner of a party.
I don't blame you. I don't blame
I
you.
pretty
at all.
much just play FIFA.
Yeah, that's kind of the best way to do it,
Dude,
though. That's
it's
kind of the best way to do it.
The best way to do it.
It's kind of the best way to
I
do
play with an unnamed individual, and every time one of us scored, we would just line up a little bump for whoever scored. And it was the
Fucking-
best.
yeah,
it was the
dude.
best.
it. Doing
We
bunch of
play like 20 games in a night.
it's ridiculous. Taking 3 lines
Dude, we
though,
would
and
go
like
through so much.
we'd be
It's
at
crazy.
GC to take some lines and then go to like the Broad Ripple Tavern,
Yeah.
and the walk to Broad Ripple Tavern was like torture. I was just like trying to get there,
Yeah.
like my heart is trying to get there, and eventually you get there and be like, oh. A lot of people. It's the first.
Oh, all right, time to go, huh?
So you ready to go? Yeah, basically
It was a
every
long
time.
walk. We should just head back. Huh?
Yeah. Whew, ready
Yeah.
to get home. But yeah, no, it's exactly what it was. Basically every time.
Yeah.
If I just would have stuck to drinking and not done the schneef, I probably would have had a lot better time.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
The thing is, like, I'm not like I don't know whether I'm an introvert or extrovert, because I'm very extroverted to people like I'm close with and I'm comfortable
Sure.
with, right? But I'm like, I don't really talk to anyone who I don't know. Like, I'm very bad at meeting people. I leave
Yeah.
bad first impressions, so I'm always weary
Oh,
of that.
I'm the worst at first impression.
So I'm always weary of that, and I never really want to meet people for that reason, because I'm always just like afraid. By the time it happens, I realize this. In the moment of, I'm like, why doesn't anyone want to talk to me?
Yeah.
But I'm just bad at first impressions, so
Every time I meet somebody, like for the first time, and like somebody's like introducing me, and they're like, "Oh, he's great!" Like they're super fun, super nice, and I come off being like, "That dude was the biggest dick in the world."
yeah,
That's me.
yeah,
That's also me.
yeah. It's also
Like everybody that knows me is probably like, "Oh no, they're fun. Like he's fun. He's cool."
I think the main thing,
And then people that meet me the first time, they're like, "That dude sucked."
from what people I know, because I've been around people that I was around, mutual friends, and the main thing that people get is just like, you're shy.
Me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
But and it's like, it's whatever. It's the same shit people get around me, unless I'm like being like Eric Andre level autistic, where I'm
Yeah.
just like saying stupid things because I think they're funny, and like obviously making jokes on
Yeah.
how awkward I am, or like how uncomfortable I am. But yeah, that's why alcohol is just so nice. You know
It
what I
is,
mean?
yeah,
That's why
it's
it
very
becomes
nice.
such an efficient drug for people
Yeah.
like us, is because it just zero inhibition. But also, if you're a really conscious person and you like try to have like a high level of self awareness, it's like the devil for that, because
Sure,
you get
yeah.
drunk to the point that you do things you wouldn't naturally do, and then you wake up and someone tells you you were acting a way that you didn't feel you were acting, and then you're like, holy fuck, I don't want to be that. I don't ever want to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
that. And then it makes you depressed, and then you're like, fuck, I just got to drink, but not around people, and then drink by
Yeah.
yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Glad we took those shots before
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
podcast. But
Glad I'm drinking right now.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, back to still, it's like,
Oh, we should probably start a timer, huh?
oh yeah, probably. But yeah, I mean, it's weird though. Yeah, I've seen what entails addiction like so many times over, and it's always like no story of addiction is like, it's never the story of addiction that's special. Being addicted to something doesn't make you special. It's the person you are and how you handle adversity. If you are a person who is like a very like a unique human being, and you handle the adversity of addiction in a particular way that eventually leads to success, or you have a legend, or you create a story behind it, and it's just a stepping stone in the story of your life, then it becomes interesting. But if you're just like an addict who is like a bum like a bunch of the other addicts in the world, and
Yeah.
what's interesting about you? How is this a stepping stone? If you're not overcoming it, then it's not even it. Is it even like, what is it? You know what I mean? Is it even adversity in the story of your life if you don't overcome it eventually?
No, it is just, that is the story of your life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then people get caught into that. Like I've heard stories like there's this one guy who was really bad, homeless forever, like lived on Santa Monica for like 25 years, addicted to heroin. And now he's like has a really successful like smoothie business throughout California, and they have locations in Miami and like all these different places.
Jamba Juice?
Nah, it's not
Oh.
Jamba Juice. It's some other smoothie bullshit. But
Damn.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
it's just like that. Those stories you hear them all the time. There are success stories out of addiction,
Absolutely.
but
yeah.
those people still have the craziest grasp on self awareness. It's like I am still an addict. If I
Yeah.
woke up today with the urge to do it and told myself I won't, fought myself not to.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't really, if you're addicted to something, and you're sitting there thinking, like, oh, I'm just gonna taper off, or oh, I'm just gonna not do any for a while, and then like I can't tell myself I'm never gonna do them again. You're even when you're not doing them, you're in the throes of addiction.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Only once you're self-aware enough to be like, I'm always an addict. I always want to do them, and that's just a fact. I'm choosing not to. Only then can you take a step in the direction of outwards from being completely contained by your addiction, by your favorite vice.
That's the first step in
Yeah.
the whole
Really, is
spiel. Acknowledging that you're an addict. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I fucking don't even know that, and
Yeah.
it seems like common sense.
Pretty much invented AA right there.
Yeah, I thought I created AA. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Fucking, I thought I created a cross stitch.
Yeah.
yeah. I thought I created AA. Shout out to Love Is the Law, dude. Shout out to the Dreamweaver.
This Dreamweaver.
Yeah.
What a guy. Buy a hat if you're, I guess we never really figured out where he is, but
I mean,
do you see somebody?
He's in San Francisco.
Yeah. We assume close to Golden Gate Park.
Ooh.
Haight-Ashbury type area.
Yeah. Go buy a hat from the Dreamweaver.
He needs it. He needs it to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, he does need to go to the bathroom. Yeah, how you been, dude?
I'll be good.
How was your
Yeah.
weekend?
Good, dude. Yesterday I did some like birthday stuff. I chilled. I like spent the morning just like chilling. I've been watching the new Donald Glover, Maya Erskine. I don't know how to pronounce her name.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
Yeah,
Did a show?
yeah.
What the fuck? I thought it was a movie.
Nah. Well, there is the movie Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
Which I rewatched the movie like last week. Pretty good.
Yeah, it's a
Solid.
great movie. It blow up the house and shit. It's nice.
Yeah, it's where they started banging too.
That makes sense.
So it's sexually charged all
oh,
throughout.
it's so charged.
This one less so, but it's still good.
Yeah.
Look, okay, I will say, like, it's a good show. It's like fun.
I don't know how. I'm sorry. I'm gonna step in.
Yeah,
I do not know how you have not watched Atlanta yet,
I have.
all the way through,
It's not for me.
bro. That is insane. Why? Why is it not for you?
I don't know. I don't get it tonally. I don't know whether it's supposed to be.
It's just hip hop culture,
Yeah, that's fine.
but you got to try to get it. Well, how far are you getting? You finished the first season?
I'm close to finishing the first season. I'm like,
Finish the first season, watch the second season, and if you don't want to watch the third and fourth season, then I'll be like, okay, it's not for you. Watch the second season. It's the best season. It's the best season,
All right,
bro.
all right,
It's the best season.
all right.
If you don't like season 2, you're something.
All right.
You're something, dude.
Well, I am something.
You're something bad. But
Something bad.
something bad. But anyways, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, how's that?
It's all right. It's all right. I don't know. It's just like, obviously, you know, like they're spies or whatnot, like assassins, essentially. Like,
Yeah.
that's the premise.
Yeah.
It's a little different take than like what the movie is.
Yeah.
So like they're assigned by this company to be husband and wife. And then they develop like a relationship.
Is it written by Donald Glover?
He created it
Mm.
with some other chick. And you can tell, I think I can tell what parts he wrote. And they're not like the spy stuff. It's like a lot of the dialogue that's supposed to be like funny and like witty and like also have like hip hop references in it, and I'm like, they just don't fit. Like it's supposed to be about like spies, but they're also supposed to be like regular humans, essentially. Like we're just regular people that also have this different skill set. There's just some stuff that I'm not into. And I'm not into like his acting a lot of the time. She's done quite well.
Interesting.
Cause have you ever seen the show that she created, Pen 15?
Oh yeah, it's a, now that talk about not for me. That's not for me.
Yeah, it's not really for me either.
Um,
But she's good. She's like, that's all I know her from, and like it's supposed to be funny. And this is not
Chick
supposed to necessarily
bullshit.
be funny,
um,
but it's pretty good. There's some cool episodes.
that's cool.
And there's
Yeah, I
a
thought it
lot.
was a
There's
movie.
some insane guest stars. Insane.
Yeah,
Like Ron Perlman's in an episode.
Ronnie Pearls.
Yeah,
Or as I like to call him, Fat Tom Waits.
yeah. He's also just huge. He's like 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah,
Just big old Tom Waits.
big ol' Tom Waits.
The guy who I haven't seen him in anything else plays Pablo Escobar in Narcos.
Yeah.
He's in it. He's pretty good. Parker Posey.
I know that name.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But yeah, it's been fun. So I watched a little bit of that in the morning, worked out, and then we went and got massages in like Century City area at a hotel. That was nice. I went in a sauna for the first time.
Nice.
Yeah, it was sick.
You talk about how some dude in your platoon wanted stuff in his butt.
No, I went in there. I was gonna go in the
That'd be
steam
Lennon's
room.
move.
Yeah, and not talk about it when there's an adult in there, and then
Yeah.
the second a child enters.
Yeah, exactly.
I was gonna go in the steam room, but then there was somebody in there, and I was like, "Oh, I'll let him be." So I went in the dry sauna. Second, I'm in there for like 2 minutes. 3 people come in, and they're all together. And then a guy, because you know how like there's like multi levels. There's like 2 levels in a sauna. This guy tried to get off the top level and broke the whole bench. Just like
Ow.
ripped the bottom bench like out of its like spot.
What the hell?
Yeah.
That's a big strong dude.
He was a bigger gentleman. And then we
That's
went
cool.
to these cool, this is like a, I don't know. I thought it was going to be cooler. It was fun. It was nice. But like, you know, like Flicks Brew
Yeah.
House, there's a theater in like Brentwood, Westwood area, like by UCLA called iPick. And it has like fold out chairs. They serve you throughout the thing. The food was pretty good. Food was like a lot better than like Flicks food. It was like we had like filet mignon sliders, some fish tacos. I was gonna make you guys dinner. Fish tacos.
Fish tacos.
I had an old fashioned and a beer, and saw the movie Argyle, which was like it's fine.
Fucking Kingsman movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sick of those. But
First
sure,
one's
it
good.
was all right.
First
Yeah,
one's
the first
good.
one was cool with the kid.
Great, yeah.
Yeah, that one's all right.
The kid.
The kid.
He's like 40 years old now.
Yeah, well, he's the kid in that movie.
Yeah. Which is also a great show that he's in. Blackbird. Have you seen that?
I don't think
It's
so.
a great one. With Paul Walter Hauser. You know who Paul Walter Hauser
I
is?
know that name, but I don't know the face.
So he's in that, you know the Clint Eastwood movie about the Atlanta Olympics bombing?
No.
So there's a guy, Richard Jewell was his name. And he like saved, he wanted to be like a cop, I think. And he was hired as a security guard for the Atlanta Olympics. And he like saw some suspicious activity, reported it, and like tried to like get these guys like arrested, and like ended up finding out that there was like a bomb in this backpack that was left at like one of the events. And I think it went off. I think it hurt several people, but I think he ended up saving a lot of people because they like started clearing the area.
Wait, he found out there was a bomb in his own backpack?
No, not his own backpack. Like he saw somebody acting suspicious and like kind of saved people by reporting
Oh,
it.
okay.
And they think that the whole movie, I won't spoil it, but like they think he's in on it. So there's like a whole investigation, but
It was a true story?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And Paul Walter Hauser played him. I think he was nominated for an Oscar for it. And he's in this show Blackbird with Taron Egerton, which he won a Golden Globe for, I think. He was Richie, the kid in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia who
you ever had sex before?
Yeah.
That's Paul Walter Hauser?
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude's a beast now, man.
Yeah.
He does a lot of shit. I've seen him in a lot of movies and a lot of shows.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
He was eating when he won the Golden Globe and was like chewing throughout his whole acceptance speech.
That's ridiculous. Yeah. That's hilarious.
And his whole acceptance speech was like a rap. It all rhymed.
He's crazy.
Yeah.
He's wild. Yo, you ever had sex before?
Have you ever had sex before? And then he's doing blackface at the end of the episode. You know that episode, you can't find it. Both Lethal Weapon episodes got taken down.
Because of the blackface?
Yeah.
Damn. Tragic.
I know. Good thing I have them on DVD.
Yeah, that is a good thing. Dude, we got to get you into UFC.
Yeah.
We got to get you in there. Last night,
I'll try.
Last night, the fights were wild. So you know Volkanovski, the Australian guy, little bald guy?
Can't say that I do.
Alexander Volkanovski. You never seen him on commercials, anything like that? Do you know Robert Whittaker? You know who else was fighting? You know Henry Cejudo?
No.
You don't know any of these guys?
No. The first two names are slightly familiar.
All right, so last night was a fire main card. It was a bunch of big fights, and fucking this guy Volkanovski, he had gone up and down.
On this guy.
Yeah, so he had gone up. You know Islam Makhachev? You don't know Islam? He's like Khabib's cousin. He's like his prodigy, basically. All right, so he's like the main guy. He's like the pound for pound best in UFC. And Volk has like the past couple fights. He fought this guy named Yair Rodriguez, a Mexican dude, but everybody thought he was gonna crush Volk. Volk knocked him out.
Last night?
No, like a few weeks ago. But before that, Volk had fought Islam Makhachev and lost by decision, but it was controversial. Okay, so he comes back to his weight class because it was in a different weight class. Islam is lightweight, Volk is featherweight. So Volk was still the featherweight champion. He fought Islam at lightweight. Controversial loss by decision. People were like, damn, Volk probably should have won that. And then goes back down to his weight class, defends his title against Yair Rodriguez, and then goes up again to lightweight to fight Islam, and Islam knocks him out with a head kick. Knocks him out cold with a head kick. Like, kicked him in the fucking head, and he...
That was last night?
No. That was a while ago.
All right.
So now he came back to his division to defend his belt again for the sixth time. Or no,
featherweight?
Seventh time. Yeah, featherweight belt. And he fought this dude who is...
Such a sissy name.
Featherweight? Yeah, well, they'll kill you.
I'd like to see them try. I'm heavyweight, bro.
He sounded like Jeesh. All night, Jeesh was drunk last night being like, dude, I'll beat both these guys' asses. It's like UFC fighters bleeding, gushing blood out of their faces. Gooshing blood out. And he's like, I'll beat both these dudes' asses, dude. But yeah, he fought this guy, Ilya Topuria. He's Georgian by way of Spain, but he was born in Westfalen, Germany. This guy's a man of culture. And he goes by the Matador. He's a straight monster, dude. Monster. He has crazy confidence. He's a very slick. He's a good-looking dude. He has the cleanest fucking body shots ever. Like, he throws combos like crazy. Like, he has really great boxing. And in the press conference, he even like took Volk's belt. It was really bad because Volkanovski's like 36 now, or 35. And there's a curse in the UFC where basically like out of like over 20 times or some shit, when a 35-year-old has defended their belt, they lose. Like basically 35-year-olds never are able to defend their belt. Yeah, they're never able to. If you're over 35, you can never retain your belt. Like it's happened like 0 out of 20 times or some shit. And so Volk, trying to play the confidence role because he's like become kind of a superstar in the UFC. He like was doing ads, like pretending to be an old man, like joking around being an old man, like wearing bifocals and like doing different shit, like old
during
man
the
shit.
press conference.
Yeah, like reading the newspaper. No, during the press conference. But first, he was putting out ads like to promote the fight, where he was like, yeah, an old man, and he, like people had to yell into his ear to hear, like all these different like old man stereotypes. And then in the press conference, he dressed like the old man.
In the ad?
Yeah. And I was like, that's not a good move. And Ilya just clean dressed man in a suit, fucking buff daddy, big buff daddy, fucking takes fucking Volk's belt in the press conference is being real disrespectful. Basically Volk's just making a joke out of it. Topuria's like, yeah, I'm gonna knock him out first round, if not first round, second round. First round goes by, Volk destroys it, wins the round. Second round is going by, Volk's winning again. He's like been fighting perfectly. They're both fighting perfectly. It's a great fight. All of a sudden, blink of an eye, bro. Fucking Topuria catches Volk with the right hook, just clean on the chin, bro. Knocks him out cold. Like when Islam knocked him out, he got wobbled and then like fell to the ground and got punched till he was like, couldn't defend himself. With this, bro, slumped, ground, done.
That was last night?
That was last night, dude.
And so he's 0 for 21.
Dude,
for 35-year-olds.
The 35-year-old curse remains. It was crazy. It was really sad because Volk's like a fan favorite. Like he's like the nicest dude ever. Like, he does cooking shows with like fucking a bunch of different people. And
he comes in and beats up the chefs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He just beats up this meat and then puts it in the dish. Like tenderizes it. But no, yeah, that happened, dude. It was crazy. You should have been watching, man. And then we got to get you into it so we can talk about these fights. They're fucking sick. And then what was this? Paulo Costa is this big Brazilian dude. He looks like the Hulk, bro. He's just cock diesel ass, big buff daddy. And then Robert Whittaker is like this big Australian dude. He's a really good kickboxer. He's been in the UFC for a long time. And they fought last night, and everybody thought like Paulo Costa's been injured for a while, and they thought that he was gonna come back and like kind of smoke Whittaker. I guess Whittaker was the favorite, but a lot of people I was watching it with thought that Paulo Costa was gonna just smoke Whittaker, and Whittaker came in and just fucking destroyed him for like 3 rounds, and it was crazy. It was a crazy fight. Should have been fight of the night for sure. But yeah, that was dope. What else was dope? Let me see. Let me pull up the fight list. Oh yeah, Henry Cejudo. So Henry Cejudo is like this guy. His name is Triple C. His nickname is Triple C. He's like the king of cringe. They call him because he's the worst.
King of what?
King of cringe.
Oh,
He's the worst. Everything he does is like real,
king of cream.
real king of what?
Cream.
He's the king of cream. Everything he does is like real lame. Like real lame. Lame dude is.
Like in the press conferences and stuff?
Yeah, in the press conferences, he's lame. Building up to fights, trying to sell fights, he's lame. Everything he says is almost always lame. And yeah, he fought this guy, this other Georgian guy that everybody loves. He's becoming like the new Volk. His name is Merab Dvalishvili. And real energetic guy, real charismatic fella. And he just fucking, bro, Henry Cejudo is a gold medal like wrestler, Olympic wrestler. He was also a 2-division champion in the UFC. He retired in 2020, came back, tried to fight in 2023, lost. Fought for the belt, lost. He was fighting for another chance to fight for the belt last night. Bro, Merab, this dude, they're like the same physique. They're little, short, buff daddies. Fucking Merab.
What's their weight class?
I want to say
Ultra featherweight?
no. It's not. That's like they don't have that in UFC.
Yeah, because it's not cool like the WWE.
I think they're bantamweight.
Why don't these guys try
Yeah,
fighting
they're
real
bantamweight.
people and come over to WWE?
Yeah, it might be. I don't know. I think they just combined, so they probably will.
There you go. Then I'll be interested. Then I'll pay attention.
Yeah, but
Once one of them fights Logan Paul, then I'll pay attention.
Yeah, that's when it matters. But
Once one of them gets 619 by Rey Mysterio.
bro, Merab, get this gold medal Olympus, fucking 3-time champion, 2-time division.
Wait, I
champion.
thought that was the Henry guy.
Yeah, Henry.
Yeah.
Merab picks him up, bro, and picks him up from one side of the cage in like round 3. Picks him up from one side of the cage, puts him on his fucking shoulder like a child, and goes over to Mark Zuckerberg and slams fucking Henry on the thing and is talking to Mark Zuckerberg while he's beating his ass.
Well, that sounds like WWE.
Now that sounds like WWE.
That's
Now
straight
you
out
should
of
be
WWE,
interested.
yeah.
Now you should be getting enticed.
You're reeling me in there.
You got to watch it with us, bro. If you watch like 3 UFC fight nights,
I watched one with you and Bowman. It was awful. It was like uninteresting.
What was it?
I don't remember.
It's probably like a fight night, dude. Fight nights are boring. You need to watch the pay-per-views.
You want me to pay for this?
No, we don't. Brother, I have a Russian stream.
All right.
There's a famous scene of, you know who Daniel Cormier is? DC.
Name's
That
familiar.
black dude, bald.
Yeah, I think so.
He's like the most famous analyst, other than Joe Rogan, most famous analyst for UFC. He was also like a championship fighter. He was 2-division champ. He was. There's a clip of him with Khabib, like training in Russia, and they're like, Daniel's like, you can buy the fight. It's $60 on pay-per-view, and Khabib is like, no, never pay, brother, never pay. He's like this star. He's like already retired at this point.
Yeah.
He's like, never pay, brother. I get Russian link. so every time anyone's like, you really want to get pay-per-view? I'm like, brother, Russian link. Yeah, Russian link. Bro, you got to start. We got to get you on there, man. We got to get you on there.
Tell me when Patty the Baddie's fighting. Then I'll pay attention.
No one wants to see Patty the Baddie fight.
He wins.
Patty the Baddie lost a lot of respect in a controversial decision that he should have lost. He basically lost like 60% of his fan base.
I just love seeing him get fucking shredded for every fight and then gain like 300 pounds the next day.
Yeah, he is funny. He is a scouser.
Yeah.
But what happened was he fought this guy named Jared Allen, who's like a fellow short buff daddy.
Fought you?
No, I'm not Jared Allen. Or no, his name might have been Jared Allen's Jared Gordon. Jared Allen's the fucking Vikings guy. But
You talking about 500 Days of Summer?
No, dude. I'm talking about fucking the guy who played for the Vikings with the long hair, Jared Allen. But I'm also talking about, I'm not even talking about him either. I'm talking about Jared Gordon. He's a UFC fighter.
Yeah, 500 Days of Summer.
You're talking about fucking Joseph Gordon, okay?
Yeah,
different Gordons. Jared Gordon fought Patty the Baddie, clearly whooped Patty's ass. Patty somehow got the decision in like the most controversial decision win in like UFC past 10 years. And then proceeds to get on the mic and go, Joe, have you consulted my manager for how much you're paying me for this interview? And fucking...
He's not Conor McGregor.
Yeah, he's fucking... I don't know.
With a bad Scouse accent.
I don't know how to do a Scouse accent. I could do it if
just
I
try it. Just do the quote. What are you laughing for?
What are you laughing for? No, it's not even that. It's different. He's, Joe, have you... I don't want to try right now. There's all types of in the Scouse accent.
Sadio
He's like,
Mane's
Joe,
the
have you
best
consulted
footballer
my
in the
agent for
world.
how much you're paying me for this interview? And everyone was like, whoa, what, dude? You just lost. And yeah, he lost.
Technically, he won.
No, technically he won, but nah, he didn't. He lost. He was. He needs to take the L. He should have been like, yeah, I lost, but it's okay. I got the win. But anyways, yeah, Patty's whack, bro. You gotta watch like, I don't know, 300 will probably be good. You should watch 300. 299 will be good. It's Sean O'Malley. You know Sean O'Malley. You know Sean O'Malley? I'm not even gonna answer your stupid questions. You know Sean O'Malley though?
You're the one talking nonsense right now.
Do you know who Sean O'Malley is?
Yeah, fucking colorful hair, little weirdo.
Little weirdo?
Yeah, I'll beat his ass.
Yeah, he fights 299. It's gonna be good. Sean O'Malley would destroy you, dude.
He wishes.
He would destroy you. He'd hit you. I don't even, you know what I mean? He would just touch you with his finger and you'd die.
Yeah, well, if he ever fights in a 4-square arena, I'll get in there.
Yeah, with turnbuckles.
Yeah.
He would beat you in wrestling too.
I did 3 months of wrestling. I think I could take him.
Killed me, bro. I thought we were talking about some real shit, and you come in here and talking about you can beat UFC
You just
fighters.
talked for 10 minutes about people I have no clue about.
I'm trying to get you into it, man. I'm trying to get you excited, riled up, pumped, possibly even grind your gears.
You said like 5 Georgian names that are just gobbledygook to me.
Fucking, they're Georgians. What do you need? What else do you need?
Unless the last name's Kvaratskhelia, I don't care.
Yeah. Let's watch Linens, man.
Oh,
I'm
yeah, I
over it.
forgot that we had that.
I'm over it. I'm actually going to piss real quick.
I thought I'd start this weekly update by saying that Jared is indeed a bumblebee. I'm out here training for the mini marathon. I'm at my home gym today, so we don't have any blue-haired wildebeest. When we went on LGBT night, it was packed with creatures of the night. I've never seen anything like it. What next update you guys need when we're at the gym, I'll interview people for you guys. I would also love to see you guys have some interesting creatures of LA. Just hire a homeless dude to be on the pod.
That'd be fun.
Back to you guys.
This guy, dude. This guy.
Okay, he doesn't live in a house.
Yeah,
He lives in like
I don't know.
a complex. Like there are people that could use a gym. Just walk in on him, shirtless, listening to I Spy.
Yeah, what's he listening to? I Spice?
Yeah,
He's listening to Boy the Liar?
yeah,
He's ridiculous, dude.
Ah,
What a legend, dude.
yeah. What a guy. Hopefully we get some more
that boy is a
field
bumblebee.
journalism.
Yeah, dude. If he interviews some people,
Yeah.
it'll start getting real good.
Yeah.
Real interesting, real fast.
That's the thing is this weekend, All-Star Weekend, he should have been out doing it.
Shout out to Indy. All-Star Weekend.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Pacers winning the skills challenge last night. Big Dubsky.
There we go.
Wish Halliburton would have got the 3-point challenge. I'm not mad, though. He did his best. Would have won me a lot of money. Just saying. But, hey,
I think there are better three-point shooters in the NBA.
I mean, Trae Young won. So, and you know what the craziest
No,
part is?
Damian Lillard won.
Did he really?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I must have just completely stopped watching. That's crazy.
And I think got disqualified because he was over the line for like one set of shots.
No shit. That's
Yeah.
crazy. So that was the controversy then before the episode
Yeah.
that we were talking about. Oh, see, I must have stopped watching. But what did Dame get? What was his winning score?
I have no idea. I didn't watch it.
Because
I just saw that he won.
Steph did that thing against that female player.
Yeah.
And
Smoked her. I don't think he smoked her, but he won.
He got higher than anyone on the 3-point contest scored. He got 29.
Yeah, I don't know why he's not in it.
He would win it every time.
Yeah.
He won it like twice already. He would win it every time. I was really hoping it was Halliburton's year, dude. You know what's crazy is Dame was the favorite to win. And
Really?
he did really poorly in the first round.
Mm.
No, I guess he didn't do poorly. He got 26, but like it didn't look good. I don't know. He only had like 3 seconds left. It didn't seem like he was going to win after the first round.
Yeah. I forget who it was, but in the dunk contest, somebody got like booed by the entire stadium.
It was Jaylen Brown
for dunking over Kai Cenat.
And he was sitting down.
Yeah.
I watched that live. I was
He'd
like,
be taller standing
He
up.
barely got the dunk.
No,
too.
he's probably taller sitting down.
He barely got the dunk off.
Yeah.
It was terrible. It was the worst thing I'd ever seen. And they still gave him like
And then Mac McClung dunked over Shaq.
Yeah, and with no help.
Yeah.
And what's his name dunked over Shaq and had to use his hand. And it's like, dude, this kid, Mac McClung is not even in the NBA. But
like, I don't care if Kai Cenat is Kai Cenat. He's like 4'8".
He's 5 foot. Yeah, he's 5'2". He starts sitting down. You're jumping over 2.5 feet worth of nothing.
Just jump over the chair at that point.
Yeah, just jump over the chair. Yeah, it was bad. It wasn't good.
Yeah,
it was pretty stupid. But they're all gimmicky. Mac's the fucking return of the G, dude.
Yeah,
he came out and just he's always a return of the G. But I mean, he also shouldn't do it because he's not in the NBA. To be honest, that's like you might as well just have a dunk contest of a bunch of like dunk influencers,
right?
Because there's dunk influencers who are just like do the craziest shit ever, and have hops out the ass. But
is he? He is in the NBA, right?
No,
Mac McClung.
He's in like the G League or the D League.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah, it is stupid. He wasn't in the league last year either. I don't think.
The fuck is he doing there?
I don't know. I don't know why. He might have been in the league last year, but he definitely was not in it this year.
Yeah, that's suspicious.
Just a little weird. I'm not sure what that's all about. It's definitely weird. They're just like, yeah, let's throw the white boy out there who jumps hella high and just give him the dunk contest every year. Because he's going to beat everyone every year. He's going to beat people who are like the most
they have the
paid
celebrity
players in
game.
the NBA.
They have the celebrity game. They should just have like a celebrity dunk contest.
Well, yeah, I'm sure they'd probably do at some point in the weekend, but also it's like this dude, his contract is worth like $100,000. He's going up against people whose contracts
That's got to be
like
more.
It can't be that much. It's the D League. He's
Well,
going
the
up.
minimum like NFL contract is $450,000.
Yeah, what about the XFL?
Huh?
What about the XFL?
Well, he's not in.
He's in the development league.
Yeah,
He's not getting paid that much. So Jaylen Brown, who's getting paid like over $100 million for like a 4-year contract, he's gonna be there. He's not going to be as risky with his dunks. He's not gonna jump 20 feet in the air and fucking do a backflip and fucking try to land it and end up destroying his meniscus and not playing for the whole season. He's not gonna do that shit. So having this guy, like the whole element of the dunk contest is the risk. Like, and how effortless people make it look.
Yeah, he does not make much money.
No, I know.
But he is technically on the 76ers.
Yeah, it's their organization. But look up how much Jaylen Brown makes.
Huh?
Look up how much Jaylen Brown makes.
I don't need to. It's more than
It's
I'll
like $30
see
million
in my life.
a year. It's like $30 million. Of course he's not gonna fucking jump over Shaq and try to land that. I think I might be wrong, but it seems like there's a risk factor that's come into play where like the easier you make something look.
He's making almost $100 million a year.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a $304 million 5-year contract.
Yeah. So the easier you make something look, it's like part of it. Like when Blake Griffin jumped over the car and made it look easy, like that was impressive. I'm sure, I don't even know what he got. I'm sure he got a 50 because that's not easy. And he took a high risk. He could have fucked himself up jumping over the car.
But if you put like 2 or 3 Kai Cenats back to back, like just one in front of the other, a car can't be taller than 5'5", right?
It's not.
Like when you
but-
get close to a car, it comes up to like your chest.
It's not, but he's jumping the length of the car.
That's what I'm saying. Just put like 3 castanets next to each other. Be like the same thing.
I don't think a car is like 3. You know what I'm saying? Kai Cenat sitting down in a chair was like not even probably 4 feet.
No, I'm saying standing up and put like 3 5'5" people.
Yeah, like spread them out like a 5, like a foot away from each other.
Yeah.
That's still not even as far as jumping over a car. The arch you have to get to jump over a car, the vertical plus horizontal leap. Like, but yeah, I mean, like if he would have done that, it would have been very impressive if he did that. He didn't,
No.
but it would have been really, really impressive.
Yeah.
Fucking Mac McClung had a dude jump on another dude's. He had a dude sit on another dude's
Yeah.
shoulders. You watched that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I saw just like 2 or 3 of his dunks.
One that was
I
cool.
don't really care about the dunk contest.
The dunk contest is like all I care about, to be honest. I don't really care about the All-Star game or the skills challenge or the 3-point
I don't care
contest.
about anything this weekend.
I just like the dunk contest. You sound pretty blue, bruh. Do we need to put you on watch?
I don't know why I'm even fucking wearing this jersey.
You're so sad right now.
I don't like NBA. I don't like any sports, honestly.
Yeah, you don't really like any sports today.
I love sports.
You don't like any sports today.
Not any that you're talking about.
Bro, yeah. You fucking need to get
Also,
There's-
guys just touching on each other, that's not a sport.
Dude,
That's not a sport.
bro, that's the most ancient sport. That's fucking Greco-Roman, bro. That's the original sport.
Yeah, you know what else they did in Greco-Roman times?
They
Just
had
fucked each other
had
all the time.
sick parties. I know.
Yeah, where guys were banging each other.
Telling me you don't want to fucking wrestle some dudes till you bang them?
Not right now.
Like, if it was like, if there was no like inhibitions, you know what I mean? You're gonna want to bang some dudes after a nice.
Is this your whole scheme?
a sweaty meat wrestling?
You just want me to get me
Just
interested
some-
in
Some,
MMA, and then a couple weeks down the line, you're like, let's fight for a while.
yeah, let's take your shirt off. Let's wrestle, dude. I'm trying to choke you out, bro. Just let's get into pitches, man. I think we're
Yeah,
way over.
it's quite a bit over.
I think you went first, or I went first last time.
I don't even know anymore.
All right, you go first. I kind of fucked my
Alright.
shit up.
I had one video, but I'll save it. It's a
Oh, I
little-
did have something to talk about it, but we can talk about it next week.
Yeah,
I wanted to talk about the Ye album, and I also want to talk.
I haven't even really listened to it all the way through. So
Yeah, I want to talk about the Ye album because they're taking it off everything now because he made he called himself an anti-Semite several times.
it's still on Spotify.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I thought they were taking it off everything. But
I think it just got removed off Apple.
yeah, that and I wanted to get into Gen Z a little bit, man. I wanted to nitpick Gen Z.
The show?
No, the generation of
Oh.
humans. But we can get into that next week. Hit me with your pitch. I got to kind of think through mine a little bit further.
Real quick, since I just got a massage yesterday, I was wondering, have you had a massage? Okay.
Yeah, no, I haven't.
No? Okay, if you
Other
have,
than when we were in Vegas and I got tricked into getting a massage at the table, at the blackjack table.
you did?
Yeah, they were
I
like,
don't
"You want a
remember that,
massage?" I was
though.
like, "Yeah, sure." They're like, "Yeah, that'll be $38 for like 20 minutes."
I vaguely remember that.
So stupid. I was like, "Oh, okay." It's so dumb.
All right, if you're getting like a legitimate massage,
Never done it.
you're getting a female masseuse, I'm assuming.
Yeah, of course.
All right.
I don't want no fucking manly man touching my body, bro.
Are you
I'm
getting
not trying to be touched up by no big buff daddy.
are you getting fully naked?
Fellatiated?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope.
I mean, it's up to you.
I hope so.
What do you mean?
I want to.
Get fellatiated?
Yeah.
Well, all right. No, are you keeping on the boxers, or are you
I'm
taking
taking
it
them
off?
off. I'm taking them off.
Yeah.
I had to think about it, but yeah, I'm gonna take them off.
I've had probably around 10 massages in my life.
Yeah.
I still haven't gotten there.
That must be the signal, bro. Taking your
What?
boxers off is probably the signal for
To get fellatiated.
To get fellatiated, yeah.
Thing is, like they'll always like they get real up in there. So like every time I've gotten a massage, they end up having to like roll up my boxers or like roll them down.
They'd probably rather you not have them on.
Probably. I need that that layer of fabric though.
Yeah.
Because there's instances where it's a good feeling, you know.
Getting fucking bone skis.
I'm semi erect. I don't want them to.
Little chub never hurt nobody.
It could hurt somebody.
Little chub.
I don't want
little
that.
chub
I don't want
rarely
that.
hurts somebody.
Sure, rarely.
Rarely hurts somebody,
But not never.
not never.
So that's all I'm saying. I'm getting there. I want to feel comfortable just being like, yeah, just rub everywhere. But I can't.
Okay.
I can't.
Yeah, I mean, dude, fucking sounds like a personal barrier you got to overcome. If I ever get a massage, bro, I'm fucking birthday suiting it up, dude. They can squeeze my cheeks if they want.
They will.
I can't wait.
And they do for me too, but like I
can't
just
wait. Can't wait for it.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll shave back there while they're at it.
I was also in the dry sauna yesterday with just a towel on. There were a lot of people that came in like towels on and then they'd start to take it off and I'm like, whoa. And then they have like underwear, like a bathing suit on. And I'm like, do I?
Sick. I used to stare at him.
Well, then I'm like, I'm like slightly revealing my nutsack here.
Forget about it.
I do. But I'm like, am I supposed to have something?
Someone just looks at you and you're like, yeah, they're real.
Yeah, they hang that low.
Actually, they're real. It's like that episode of Seinfeld where the girls got real tits.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That also happened in a sauna.
Yep, that's the joke. That's the joke I'm making. All right, do your damn pitch, man. We're way over time.
Yeah. You're in a great mood today, brother.
Dude, you're in a worse mood. You're fucking peeving me off, bro. You're peeving my pets. You're peeving my pets today, dude. I don't know what the deal is.
Just because I don't like sweaty men touching each
Bro,
other.
learn to like it. I'm trying to help you learn. I want you to get off with me. I told you this.
Yeah, maybe be more interesting about it.
You just... Okay. Shows how receptive you are. Shows how receptive you are to trying to learn about new things when I care about them. Okay. I hear you loud and clear.
Anyway.
You escalator pitch going into the escalator pitch. Okay, going escalator pitch.
So, when renowned newscaster Roger London is fired for expressing his views on aliens, he sets out to prove the world wrong by providing evidence that not only do aliens exist, but he's been in a sexual relationship with one for decades. And that's called Shootin Proof.
Shootin Proof, eh?
Yeah.
What's his name? Roger Williams?
Roger London.
London.
Yeah.
So what's
what's his name? Matt Lauer
yeah.
type of guy.
Yeah.
So he does like the nightly national news every night. Everybody likes him. Very respected. Very famous.
Yeah.
And then one night they do
Matt Lauer's not really in that boat anymore.
Yeah.
But we're talking about Roger London today.
Yeah, well, he's also in the Matt Lauer boat at some point.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, how do people receive the information?
Well, so they're like doing a story about like, you know, like recently, like a lot of people like are like, oh, UFOs are real. Here's a video. Like UFO videos are more prevalent than they have been since like the 70s, 80s.
Yeah.
And so they do like a story about one, and he's like, they're like, wow, what a crazy theory, huh? And he's like, no, it's real. That's definitely real. I'm banging in aliens right now. And they fire him like instantly. Like they want him to go on and like apologize, and he like refuses. And so he like hires like a bunch of people to like follow him and do like a documentary about how aliens are real. And like claims that he's been in a relationship with an alien for years and years and years. And so they like go all around the country to like different spots where he claims like aliens exist. And each time he has like an excuse, like being like, "Oh no, they just weren't here today," or like, "Oh no, they said though."
That's cool. I was about to even say that. Yeah, like it's like the first beginning of the movie is like it almost like he's lying and he's delusional.
Yeah. Like you don't know until the very end whether he's telling the truth or not. And then the end is just a giant alien orgy. And it turns out that he is telling the truth.
He's like getting his dick sucked
Yeah.
and jerking off too.
But I think the ending will be that they don't like they don't actually shoot any proof. They don't get it on like video.
Yeah.
Like all the people that are surrounding him throughout the film kind of get the proof that they want. And I think he just gets taken. And they're like, "Why don't you just come live with us?" And he's like, "All right, cool."
Yeah.
And he just leaves.
That'd be interesting. Like he loses his job and he's like getting all scruffy
Yeah.
and shit like that. And people are like, "Yeah, you're definitely losing your mind." And he's like, "No,
Yeah.
we're just here."
No, I'm fucking them.
I'm fucking them. They're fucking me.
We're fucking each other. How do you not get this?
How do you not get this? Yeah, no, that's cool. I like that. It sounds interesting.
I was thinking of
I'm curious about the longevity of how long it could go on for.
the film.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
It's the story in general.
Yeah, I think the beginning's like exposition. I mean, it's a film. It's like an hour and a half long.
Yeah.
Story. So I think like the beginning, like 15, 20 minutes is like all building up who he is. Obviously him getting like fired. And then hiring this like crew. And then there'll be a lot of stuff. Like the second, like the supporting cast is like the camera crew, like or like the documentary crew. Like there's like a producer, cameraman, sound guy, probably a few other people. And they like all kind of go back and forth. Like the beginning, they're just like stoked to be like working with this guy, whether he's like telling the truth or not. And then slightly into it, they're like, yeah, he's just fucking crazy, right?
Yeah.
And then they trying to like the producer probably like tries to like pivot, being like, let's just film him and we can make a documentary about the fall of like one of America's most respected characters. And then they start to kind of like believe him. Cause like there might not be like full on proof, but there's like instances where he's like, no, they showed me this secret sort of like spot. Like if they go to like Area 51 or like something like that. And he's like, well, they're not here, but they did show me this like secret cave that has like a bunch of like artifacts. And then they go and find this like cave. You know what I mean?
Yeah, now you're selling me on it. Yeah.
And there's like instances where it's like he might be telling the truth, even though we don't actually see aliens.
Mm-hmm. It'd be cool if it's almost like a horror film sometimes where it's like what was the genre you had in mind for it?
Just sort of like drama, just like a kind of like cut and dry, just sort of
like there's parts where supernatural shit happens maybe sometimes and they catch it on cam, but then they're like it just happens quick and then he's like, "Did you see that?" And everyone's like, "What the fuck was that?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That could be cool.
Almost like a thriller a little bit.
Like a sci-fi thriller.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. I like that.
I initially had an idea about like
a
mockumentary style film about finding proof of aliens.
Yeah.
But I like the central character of being like this person that was super public, well respected.
Yeah.
Especially for telling like the truth.
Yeah.
And like telling the news. And then he goes on this journey.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
At first I was like, yeah, obviously the longevity, I was curious. It sounded more like a short film idea, but they could definitely build that in, like follow them around. The mockumentary style would be cool. Like,
yeah.
I don't think, it would be
I think
hard
it'd
to
be
say.
a bit of both.
Right, yeah. Like it wouldn't always be on like a camcorder.
Yeah.
Always be on camcorder. Yeah. I like that idea.
But I think especially in the instances where like
London.
the doc crew like kind of starts to believe, like we'll see like what they're actually filming and how it doesn't show any evidence of like what he's stating.
Yeah, yeah.
But they're kind of believing it.
Yeah, yeah. Like maybe like there's even a scene where like it shows on the camcorder and nothing's there, but then it goes up and it's like human point of view and like you can see something in real life. Yeah, that'd be cool. Nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I gotta kind of maneuver mine because I wrote it and then I had an idea of changing it. Yeah, let me see. All right, I don't know if I wrote it very well, but hopefully this idea comes across.
Why'd you rewrite it?
Because I had a better idea. But all right, This is my pitch. On April Fool's Day 2043, 50 years after the death of the Joker, there's a worldwide mass murder-suicide by comedians on stage in the United States. The United States government labels these shootings a planned terrorist attack. All the while, comedians continue to vanish throughout the world. Chaos continues to ensue, with Gotham City being the focal point of a cult who praises the late Joker as their leader and vow to carry out his plan to invoke fear throughout the world. So, it's like a far down the line Joker sequel where he's long gone, but like the comedians of the world basically form a cult who praise the Joker, and like they're all led by Barry Keoghan, who plays Keoghan, who plays like the leader of the cult.
So this is
And who's gonna be the Joker's son?
Okay. Is that canon? Is that like really what's happening?
Huh?
Is that like what's happening in the new Batmans?
I don't think so.
Oh. But you know Barry Keoghan is playing Joker, right?
In Alafo?
The Matt Reeves one?
Oh yeah. I guess you're
Yeah.
right. I forgot about that, but yeah.
Really? Why'd you pick Barry Keoghan then?
He just seems like a scary, spooky guy.
He's great. He's
Yeah.
such
He's a
good
weirdo
actor.
guy, mainly because of his role in the movie with what's his name? With
Colin Farrell?
Colin Farrell, yeah.
Killing of a Sacred Deer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know he says he can't eat pasta in public anymore.
Why?
Because I think there's a weird scene with him and Spaghetti and Nicole Kidman.
Oh, I think you're right. I think I remember that.
Yeah, no. He is the Joker in Matt Reeves' one.
Yeah.
The Robert Pattinson.
I forgot about that, but that
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah.
So you said 2043,
Yeah.
50 years after
Yeah. So presumably the Joker, Joaquin Phoenix, the Joker, would have died in 93.
93?
Yeah.
Okay. And you said comedians are committing suicide?
They're mass murdering the crowd and then killing themselves.
Oh.
Yeah. But it's like everywhere around the world it happens like all at once.
And just
Really, no, everywhere around the United States it happens at once.
just because they live in a society.
Because they live in a society. Yeah, precisely. Yeah.
That's cool. So is there like a new Batman? Or like who's
No,
it's
it's
just like
yeah, no, it wouldn't be. It would just be the police.
like the Barry Keoghan son of the Joker is the main character of the film?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but he doesn't carry himself like the Joker. Like he's not wearing face paint.
Yeah.
Like he's like a businessman.
It's like I don't know why I haven't seen any of it, but the Thomas Shelby and Peaky Blinders, essentially like an organized crime group,
Yeah. But it's more of like it's more like cult shit. Like
an organized chaos group.
Yeah, they do organized chaos group. You got it. There's no like.
I'm coining that term, by the way. I like that a lot.
Yeah, it's cool. It is. It's true. What it is.
Yeah.
It's no profit from it. Just organized.
So
chaos.
there's no like hero of the film. There's no like.
No, I'd say probably I'd say something that would be cool is maybe like a Joseph Gordon-Levitt, but really old, playing like Robin. Maybe that could be cool. I know it's different universes of.
So you're mixing
I mean, I don't
the
know.
Todd Phillips.
It doesn't have to be Joseph Gordon-Levitt, but
Yeah.
it could be like old Robin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that could be cool.
Like the successor of Batman, but now he's old.
Yeah, exactly. That could be cool.
And there's no like current person holding that mantle.
Of the superhero of Gotham?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it could be like, Batman's
Yeah, that's
gone, Gotham
cool.
is like a good city. And then, this guy just organized chaos, comes
Yeah.
and fucks it up. And like I said, Gotham would be the focal point.
This place is getting a little too friendly for my liking.
Yeah, Michael Caine comes back.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, it ends up being like a worldwide thing. But the
Yeah.
murders are only in the United States. Just people are like, and the comedians are they're not vanishing because they're killing themselves. They're vanishing because they're retreating to fucking secrecy.
Mm. The ones that are part of this group
Yeah.
are the ones that are trying to like save themselves.
No, the ones that are part of the group. Maybe
Oh.
there's some that are trying to save themselves too, and then they get lugged into the people who may be part of it because
That
they're
would
just
be
trying to
cool
secret.
too. Like a regular People Justice League that's all stand-up comics that are trying to like stop
Shane Gillis, like, bro, you're gay.
bro, stop this, it's kind of gay.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Yeah,
I would be more of like it'd be less Shane Gillis to be more like a sad Gallagher's.
sure.
Yeah, guys that look like Gallagher's but they're actually depressed.
Yeah, instead of smashing watermelon, they're just smashing heads.
Yeah. There's a lot of holes, obviously, in the storyline, but I think the overall idea
There's stuff
could
to
be
work
cool.
out, but I like the
Joker,
premise. Yeah,
Joker dies, and after his death, there's a cult that praises his like following, and yeah, it's like.
I mean,
that
that was the great thing about the Joker movies. Like, we don't see, at least in like main like popular media, like what 70s Gotham used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we never really see future Gotham.
Yeah.
So that'd be cool.
Yeah, I think it's an overall cool idea. I wish I would have. I didn't know what to do, so I didn't really know how to expand on it. But I wanted to expand on it more. I just didn't really know what to do.
We need to get you signed up with Warner Brothers, man. You're fucking taking all these properties to the max.
Dude,
They don't know what to do with it.
if they took these ideas, they'd fucking make mills. Yeah, if they took these 2-sentence ideas,
Yeah.
they would make mills off these things.
Bills, more like it.
Yeah.
Superhero movies make money.
Yeah. I mean, apparently what we learned is supervillain movies make the most money. Joker is the highest grossing film now?
R-rated.
Oh. Lame. Is Avengers
Actually,
still
I don't
number
even
one?
think that. I think Deadpool is still the highest R-rated
Yeah.
because it beat Ted.
Yeah. Nice. All right.
Yeah, no, yeah,
I think that'll wrap it up.
I think so.
Kind of a shitty episode. Sorry about that, guys.
I thought it was all right.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe I'll watch it back and it'll be better. I'm walking away with a pitted feeling in my stomach about it. Tells me I don't know if I like it or not. But
That
hey,
might be the 2 shots on an empty stomach, though.
could be that too. Could be that too. And the coffee on top of it, it might be that. But regardless, thank you guys for watching. And baby, we've gone again.